Hey, it's Barry with Growing Roots Farm. I've got the sheep back here. Say hi, sheep. Nah, they were bawling earlier. I thought they might bawl on cue, but just moving the fence, moving them to their next paddock, and this is an exciting move. I've been doing this for a couple rotations now, but we finally have our electric running. There's still a few little things I got to do. I got to trim weedy around the line. It's sapping some of the energy out. Plus, we've had some heavy rains yesterday and today, so we're getting around 3,000 volts down here. Whereas when I take it all, when I take the line off down here, we're more up around 7,000 volts. Otherwise, so just got some trimming to do around here. There's no more shorts. I found a couple shorts around some of our corner bracing, but there's no more shorts other than just a lot of tall grass. So got to get that taken care of. But feel pretty comfortable with things right now. I know we need more than 3,000 volts down here with the sheep, but I feel pretty good with kind of the circumstances. Plus, the little solar charger that we were packing around was not putting out that much. I think it was maybe getting 1 volt, maybe. So the sheep have been down here on some lower voltage. So right now it's actually a little bit better, and we're not having any issues with them jumping out. They're really staying away from the fences. But let me show you kind of what we did. So, say hi, sheep. So we got our 4 ewes and we've got our 7 lambs. We moved our 7 lambs. We moved our ram, Buster, up the hill. He's with some of our other livestock. For right now, you'll see I've got 4 strands running. 4 strands. These posts over here are, I don't know the name on these. I don't know the manufacturer. They were from Tractor Supply. I do remember that. They've held up better. There were some other ones there that were about the same cost. These black and gray fiberglass posts have held up better than there were like some white ones and some purple and black ones there. That plastic to me seems cheaper, breaks off easier. These here seem a little bit better. We already had them, so that's just what I'm using right now. But we're doing 4 strand for right now until the sheep get a little bit more acquainted with it. And then I really plan to get rid of the 4th, and I might do 3 strands. We might be able to get it down to 2. I would love to be able to do what Greg Judy does and just go 1. That would be incredible. But what I did, so we've got 1 reel, 2, and then 3 reels. So they came from that direction. They moved here. I've got to move this old pig fencing. They're going to this paddock, and then I'll go ahead and set up the next paddock over there. We were using the getting tongue-tied. We were using the pig fencing there. Initially, I had it up closer to the fence. It was more of a barrier, more for the lambs, for them to learn. But that one I didn't really worry about. I just didn't have time to take it up the hill to the barn yet. But we're going to get rid of all the pig fencing. There's also some in the back around the perimeter. But now that our electric is better down here, we are going to pack all that out. Here's how I didn't see this online anywhere. This is my own method. Using 1 reel, going down and back. How do I connect it? You start here, you wind your way down, you connect it. I forget what these are called. These little clips. These connectors, these are steel, so they've been transmitting the hot wire here, and here goes, and then I just hang the reel up at the top. Okay, and keep in mind, anytime you mess with this reel, you got to hold here If you touch anywhere on the line or anywhere on the metal, you will get shocked. However, one nice feature is, and I'll pan around here, this entire bottom, so the line there, the middle line, the perimeter, and way out there in the distance, see if I can zoom in. Yep, way out there in the distance, that is all separate from the top of our hill. We have an on-off switch that I can control, so that when I come down here to mess with the sheep, I just flip that switch, turn the power off, and then I can move the fences down here at will without worrying about getting shocked. So I'm going to go ahead and move them to the next paddock. I'll take you on this here. I'll show you just a little bit. This is one of those times where I kind of wish I had a GoPro, so you could see how I was setting all this up. And I'm just using these posts here, these fiberglass posts, just to help hold it up off the ground a little bit. I can put quite a bit of tension on here and pull side to side. It doesn't mess with our high tensile fence, but it does make it easier to hold it up and support it if you put these in between. Either way, that's it on this section right here. So one thing with these reels, and I'm still trying to figure them out because I'm new to them. If you get going too fast on these reels, sorry, I'm walking backwards, not paying attention where I'm going. If you go too fast with these reels, the line will go over the sides and then get caught around the, well, here, I'll show you on here in just a second. Okay. At least in my limited experience with these, and I like these reels, but if you go too fast, what'll happen is the line will come out here on slack. It'll come out over the lip, and you can see this one's not wound really tight. It'll get over the edge, and it'll get jammed up and bunched up in there. That's what I don't want. All right. So here's what I'm doing. I got my line down there, going to connect it to here. I just take a little bit of slack on here. You can go ahead and clip, go to the bottom. Okay, it's hard to do this one-handed. Okay, you get focused here. One-handed. Take another clip that. All right, now I walk back, but see what I mean? If you go, it'll come off the side and then it gets all messed up. And this reel is meant for, I think it's 1320, 1400, it's something like that. It's some odd number, like quarter mile, something like that, I think's what it is. Quarter mile of poly braid. And this is from Powerflex, mixed metal or something like that. 9 strands of conductive metal. So far, I really like it. But come back over here. I got to tighten this up a little bit. This on. Okay, just clip to it. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and put my other clip on. Yep, feel like I need a GoPro, but that's not gonna happen. Not yet. Okay, don't even have to thread it all the way up. One thing I got to do, I need to go ahead and put in these posts, because I can tighten it up, but see how it's all hitting the grass? I need to do it as I go, and I can't do it while I'm holding the phone, so just one moment. Okay, so got my 4 lines up. They're all secure, they're fairly tight. Now this will be interesting because the sheep typically don't wait until I'm completely ready for them. When I drop this, I just unhook everything all at one time on this one corner. And typically as soon as the ground is on the grass, or sorry, as soon as the line is on the ground, they will typically jump over it. Let's see what they do. Let's see if I can do this one-handed, essentially. So, just taking this off. I don't know which clips I like better yet, these or these. Okay. Ah, they waited on me this time. Check that out. All right, so they're in their new paddock. There's no, with the way we've been moving them, there is no work involved in actually moving them. You just move the fence aside and they know what to do. It's great. I like watching them. Hope to have a lot more one day. We'll see how that goes. The only thing that's really that I've talked about in other videos that we got to get a better solution. We got to get better shade or shelter for them. As you can see, there's really nothing to protect them in heavier weather or wind. You know, heavy rains and wind. Some of the trees do canopy over the line, which I wanted that. I know that's problematic. Probably have some limbs I got to cut down, chainsaw up at some point. But I thought the benefit of having some shade along the edges kind of outweighed that negative. So I went ahead and put the fence in a little bit so the canopy from the trees would provide a little bit of shade. So that right there is one of the next things on the to-do list. So here's all I'm going to do. I'm going to get their water, their shelters moved over. That only takes 2 or 3 minutes. Move them over. I'll tighten this fence back up. I'll go ahead and move that one and move it on over so the next paddock is ready. It just makes it easier. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed watching these, and if you've gotten this far in the video, please give me a like, give me a comment, tell me what you think. If you see something that I could be doing a little bit better or differently, please let me know. I feel like we got a pretty good process going on right now, but I'm always looking for ways to improve. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for next time.